So today I'm going to be going through this word problem regarding the discount for a prompt payment. A bank client would like a 2% discount applied to the purchase of $5,000 payable in 20 days. The client usually pays in 30 days without the discount. The cost of capital is 8%. What is the cost of granting the discount? Okay, so what's our general approach for this problem going to be? Let's first review that. Basically, what we want to do is we would like to calculate the cost of the current situation as it would normally be without agreeing to this discount for the banking client, and also the proposed situation. Now, in real life, we may also take into account considerations like how long this bank client has been with the bank and, of course, somewhat to some extent wanting to please the client unless they're being extremely unreasonable, but we're not going to be considering factors like that for the purposes of this exercise. For this exercise, we're just going to look at the current situation and the proposed situation and see how much this would cost the bank. Okay, so first let's talk about the current situation. So the current situation is that there is a bank client who is going to pay in 30 days. Okay, so in 30 days, this person is going to be paying $5,000, right? Because it says the client usually pays 30 days without any discount. So what we're going to do then is we're going to find the present value. The present value for simple interest is future value over 1 plus IN, like that. And so therefore that's going to be the future value of $5,000 since that's the amount we're going to get in the 30 days. And then we have over 1 plus the interest rate, or like the cost of capital, which is 8%. So 1 plus 8% times 30 days over 365 days in the year. And we're going to figure out what that is equal to by grabbing a calculator and figuring that out. So 8% times 30 over 365 plus 1. So that's going to be about 5,000 over 1.006575 approximately. And that is going to be $4,967.34, right? So what does this mean? Basically, the equivalent of getting, according to this situation, the equivalent of getting $5,000 30 days from now is the same thing as getting $4,967.34 right now today in the present, given that the future value in 30 days is $5,000 with this cost of capital. Okay, so there we go. That's the current situation. Now we're going to go with the proposed situation. So we're going to see how much would it cost us, right? What's the difference between this number and the number we'd get if we were to grant this bank client their discount? Okay, so basically, the proposed situation is that the bank client gets a 2% discount. So that means they're still paying back 98% of the $5,000. So the amount in this case is going to be $5,000 and then times 98%. Since if they're just getting a 2% discount, that means they're still paying 98% of what they were going to. So that's going to be $4,900 that they still will pay. And they will pay it in 20 days instead of 30 days. So basically, here we are now at the present. So here's our start date. And then after 20 days, the client will pay $4,900. So basically, they're getting a $100 discount by paying earlier. Now we need to figure out, all right, well, what's the present value now, right? Getting paid $4,900 20 days from now is the equivalent to getting paid how many dollars today, right? So that's what we need to figure out. So the present value in this case is going to be the future value of $4,900 over 1 plus I, so 0.08, so 8%, times n, which in this case, that's going to be 20 over 365 in this case, because now we're only going to have to wait 20 days. And let's see what that is equal to. And actually, I'll put the answer down here so I don't block it. So 20 divided by 365 times 0.08 plus 1, that's going to give us 4,900 over 1.00438 approximately. And that gives us 1.00438. That gives us that the present value is $4,878.63. So basically, what is this telling us? This is telling us that getting paid $4,900 20 days from now is the same value to this bank as getting paid $4,878.63 today. So now we need to figure out the discount because they want to know what is the cost of granting the discount, because then the bank is going to decide if it is worth it to them based on perhaps the client's past, which we won't get into today. But for today, we'll just go over what the difference is. So we just need to do $4,967.34 minus $4,878.63, because this is both in today's money. These are both the present value scenarios here. So let's do that. 4,967 and 34 cents minus 4,878 and 63 cents is $88.71. So therefore, the cost of agreeing to do the client's proposal, overall, it will cost us $88.71 right now today, essentially. All right, well, if you have any questions about that one, feel free to leave those in the comment section, and we'll see you for the next one.